They be like, this your girl, I don't give a they be drunk. They be like, I'm taking her with me. Y'all gotta go home. Hey, that's just me personally. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. I feel it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jab ATL. We're just gonna go back. This is part 2 of the game Real Talk. All right, we're just gonna for those who don't know, we're just gonna get these questions that are random. We don't know what they're gonna be or anything like that. We're just gonna read them off and answer them as real as we can. All right?
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Let's do it.
Part 2.
let's get it. All right. What are 3 things? This was not that bad. What are 3 things you consider when traveling to unknown location? What's the top 3 things, guys?
For me, if it's sketchy or not.
Yeah.
Wait, so all 3 of us coming up with our own individual things?
Yeah, I'll go. I guess I'll go first, and then we'll just go.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Top 3 things. Let me think. I'm traveling to unknown location. I would say, like, what is there to do? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the thing that even brought me there in the first place? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I definitely think about that first. But then second, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of think about, I guess, safety, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like, what type of, is this the hood? Like, what, why would, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's really around, you know what I'm saying? That can affect me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my health. I don't want to go somewhere to get my health bar.
That makes sense. You want to be safe where you go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to keep my health bar in the green. You know what I'm saying? I don't go there. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So that's just 2. You know what I'm saying? I say 3. Just I don't know. What would I say? I'm a homebody, guys. So bear with me. I would say price. Like how much is everything gonna cost? You feel what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah. So so what's there to do? Is my life in jeopardy?
Right.
Is it going to destroy my wallet?
True.
Right. Okay.
All right, that seems fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, what about you, Spartan? What you got?
All right, 3 things is like who's gonna be there.
Okay.
Like I care about that. Like who's gonna be there. Like, like put me in the right mindset.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, like you said, like safety. Like, am I going in the woods? Like to go hiking and camping? Like, do I need to bring something?
Yeah, like a hatchet or something. It's a bear come up.
Bear
Right.
spray.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or am I going in the city and I'll be straight? You know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then probably like how long am I gonna stay there? That's like the biggest one. How long?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I wish I could have took that one. Dang, that's good. That's good. What about you, Rio?
I had some really good ones. Probably. So safety, that's probably the number 1. I feel like. I'm not trying to get bum rushed on the train as soon as I get somewhere. I would probably think who all gonna be there.
Right.
The same kind of thing. If I'm going to like especially if I'm going to like a house party in an unknown location. You know what I'm saying? If I go to a party in an unknown location, I'm like, who's gonna be there? You know what I'm saying? So I can know.
That's smart.
What I should be packing with me, like a hatchet.
Yes.
A hatchet.
I feel like that's the number 1 survival thing.
Absolutely.
You always got to bring a hatchet. If you're going to an unknown club, the woods.
Right.
I mean, club.
Right.
Right. You got a hatchet.
So
Safety first.
Safety first, always. So we have safety and who's gonna be there, and then I think I might also take the how much it costs too.
Right.
How much money do I need to shell out in order for me to have a good time?
You're right.
So that's probably the top 3 for me.
That's what's up.
That's real. Go ahead, B.
Safety. Always packing the flare gun.
Right.
It's a flare gun.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Ward off anything. Dogs, cats, strangers. You got a flare gun, they running.
That is true.
That is problem solving right there. That's creative.
I wouldn't know what to do if someone shot a flare gun.
Right.
That's automatic panic mode.
It
You're
is.
like, bro, it's a red light coming towards me.
Bro.
Where am I
Supposed to save
going?
my life.
Oh, so you shouldn't have at them. You said Taurus, so you shouldn't have at them.
Like, that's a flare gun.
I feel you, AOE, Just,
And then you go there, what else do they got?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you get hit like, damn, this month just shot me with a flare
You're
gun.
gonna catch on fire, bro. Like,
Right.
And then I like how much it costs because that is very, very important.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, what's important to me is, I hate to say this, but in this era, I need my phone. So if they don't have an outlet charger where I'm at, if I'm in the woods, I need to know my phone is already charged.
True.
You know, if I'm up somewhere and they ain't got no outlets, I'll be like, bro, what the heck going on, bro? This is a trap.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure my phone good.
That's some good points. Yeah. And I wanna ask y'all something, because we all said the same thing, safety, right? So have there been a time where you went to an unknown place, or you know what I'm saying, party, what have you, and you know something bad happened? Because we all said it.
That's a good question.
I've been to a couple parties where some crazy stuff happened, but it never happened to me, so I was always chilling. Like, I'm always usually pretty chill with whoever's there, you know what I'm saying? And even if they don't know me, they find me pretty chill, so I don't ever get into anything. But I've been around it, and you know, if somebody starts shooting or something, to just be like, dang.
Can't really do much then.
Yeah, just like,
get on the ground.
Pop another shot and get your girl, be like, baby, we going. Baby, it's time to go. And that's it.
What about you, Rio? You said what you was thinking, man.
I was thinking because, like, I haven't really been in a place where something happened that was random, but I was with a group of people, and they started the
right.
They started.
Yeah, they started.
Man, so you in the mix?
Yes, I'm in the mix.
Okay.
I was in Spain, and
okay.
For Valentine's Day, you know, I went out with a group of like 10 people.
Yeah,
This one chick, she was dancing, she was getting her dance on, she had alcohol in her hand. She toasted it up. Okay. So then this dude, he kept trying to like touch on her. And she was like, hey, damn, help me out. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go help her out. But he kept coming. This guy was persistent. He was all like this, trying to get his little feel on and stuff. And I was like, oh, wow. She takes her drink, launches it at the dude's eyebrow right here. Blood starts gushing out, bro. Blood starts gushing out. Security starts coming all over us. He's throwing people down. Yeah. And we had to get out of taxi. Police was chasing the taxis. Yeah. So I've been a part of something like that. And I was thinking, I was like, you know, we started this stuff, so I guess I couldn't have brought anything to prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
But
that is kind of that's kind of scary, because you're in a whole other country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. So I probably wouldn't even think about, throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? Let's just leave. You know what I'm saying? Let's just leave. That's some real stuff, though.
Yeah, it's like you don't even speak. If you don't speak the same language, it's like, how do you pick a fight?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, dude, chill out. Like, I don't know what you're saying.
They're like, gracias, nobody the booty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm black, you know what I'm saying? And Spain is mostly white, so it's just like, I feel like I'm already kind of like an outcast already.
Right.
So it's just, it was just all bad.
Damn, that's real, man. I actually had like a situation. I went to a party, you know what I'm saying, with me and my girl, and one dude, you know what I'm saying, he kept like, like trying to talk to her, you know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, it didn't really bother me that much, because, if someone else don't want you, I you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's fine. You know what I mean? So, but the problem was though, I guess after she must have told him she was with me, he kind of kept persisting, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up leaving. You know what I'm saying? We ended up walking out the house, whatever. And dude had came by, and he was like, "Oh yeah, when you done with him, hit me up or something like that."
What?
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
And see, you know what I'm saying? That bothered me, because now I feel disrespected. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, the dude was short. And I'm like, if the dude is that bold, you know what I'm saying? He's short. It's either you got extreme hands, like you on some Rock Lee shit, or you know what I'm saying, you got that microwave on you. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to find out. So I just really it was hard, but I just kind of just looked at him and just let him walk by. But you know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like even disappointed a little bit, like even in her, because I just kind of like, damn, like you could have, I feel like you could have, shut him down a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, who knows? He probably did it anyway. But that's where that safety thing coming from, like with parties and stuff like that. It's like now, it's just like, bruh, what type of party, what type of people gonna be here, man? Because I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good job staying humble first.
Yeah.
That was a good job.
Yeah. I was just like,
Here's a question. Do you feel like there's any kind of characteristics or traits that someone could tell you about that can be like, oh, those kind of dudes are going to be at that party? I'm not going.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. If you dressing how we used to dress in 7th grade, I'm 28. I'm 28, right? So that's like lean with it, walk with it era. If you dressing like that, like to me, that's kind of. I mean, I get it. It's like the hip hop culture, but it's just kind of like I've just consistently seen like with that like style, like I kind of see it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not everyone, but you know.
Yeah.
I
get that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, anybody that's quick to temper, I ain't trying to be around them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, especially when there be drinks and stuff involved, the people be hot headed, you know.
That's the right mindset.
You know, they be like, you know, it, this your girl, I don't give a you know, they be drunk and be like, I'm taking her with me. Y'all got, you know, y'all got going on. Hey, that's just me personally.
I feel
that.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel it. Spartak, have you been in any parties or anything like that?
Any parties that went south? I've been in a few that went really, really south.
Really?
But,
Really?
Yeah, so like, all right, one party that happened that was really bad. So I was like, it was my junior year,
Mm-hmm.
and my buddy came with us, and he was a little bit younger.
Oh man.
So I was like, all right, sweet. So we were all drinking and stuff, and then somebody actually picked a fight with him.
Dang.
And he was younger than everyone else.
Yeah.
So he was getting choked out, and then my other friend group was like backing him up, and they were part of kind of like a gang.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, like I know everyone.
Yeah.
And then the guy choking my buddy out, he was actually friends with my friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I actually knew both of their sides. So one thing led to another, and there were like quite a few guns pulled out and shit. So I was like, all right, perfect. And they were literally like just pointing at each other.
Yeah.
And this is like junior year, like we're in like the basement of someone's house, and everyone's just pointing stuff at each other. And we're just sitting there like, yo, don't let anything happen. Like, let's just calm down.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal. And I was kind of like the middleman, like just like, hey guys, not worth it, please.
Yeah.
And they were just talking shit to each other. Like,
You did a good job.
Yeah. Hey,
no, I mean, like,
too.
I was like, please just put on some gloves and take it outside. Like, I was just like, do it that way, because it was like,
Because
literally.
if one gun would have went off,
That's
that's
everybody.
it's everybody.
This
It
is
would have been like the Boondocks. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody.
It's like a high class neighborhood too.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's like a high class neighborhood.
Oh, for
like,
sure. Oh, you're gonna have 12 there in a minute.
Yeah.
oh, not even like.
They gonna teleport.
They got freaking mall cops, golf cops, sidewalk cops.
Top
Yeah,
security.
that dang
Yeah, they got.
country club ops coming in.
Oh yeah, it was in a country club community.
I believe it. I believe it.
And I was just like, please, guys, put that stuff away. Let's talk about this.
Right, you keep
So,
blasting,
yeah.
we're gonna knock
It
down
was,
the chandelier. It's just,
yeah.
that's 100 million gone.
That was like when I
God.
wish I would have known who was there, because I knew like both of them, and I was like, oh, perfect. They're not the type of street pharmacist you want to be.
Right.
You know what's interesting? You were telling me that story, and for some reason, I thought you was like in the hood. You know, I just thought you was in someone's basement, and you know, it's in some impoverished area or something like that. No, it was just in the country club area, like
Country club. Yeah, and so it was like, yeah,
I didn't really think about it. He did say it, but I didn't really think about it that way. Yeah.
my buddy's dad. So my buddy was a baseball player, and his dad was like, he makes a lot of money in real estate, but he would always travel all over the place. He would sell courses and stuff, and he would teach a lot of people. And his house would always be empty in the weekends.
Yeah.
So there were parties. But like my buddy part of the baseball team, he would like invite like 100 people,
Wow.
60 people, and just literally park by the golf course in one parking lot, and we'll pick you up with the truck.
Yeah.
So we'd have like one parking lot full, and then get everyone in his house. But like it was just a lot of people.
Yeah.
So most of the time when we were doing that, it was just like everyone's coming through.
That's what's up.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
So everybody, yeah, be careful. You know what I mean? We
Everybody.
all said safety, so keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. But it's your turn, Spartak. Go ahead, get that second question.
All right. Let's see. Third grade level reading.
Love it.
What response comes naturally to you when someone has you messed up?
Wait.
That's an interesting one.
Someone has you messed up.
I see that question.
What response comes naturally to you when someone has you messed up?
First instinct. What do you think, Spartak?
I don't know. I try not to react quick. I try to think before I act. So like when unless it's like something with my girl. Like if someone messes with my girl, then it's like completely.
But that would have you messed up.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
this is the question.
Yeah, that's like complete. Like so everything else like I try to factor the risk involved.
Right.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
what I do.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like if someone like wants to start a fight, I don't pick fights. I never pick fights.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if they're trying to like start a fight over some dumb shit,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna fight. I'm just gonna be like, no, I got too much to lose. Like, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
But if it's over my girlfriend or someone like hits my girl or something like that, like it's just like that, just completely
it's out the
brushing. Like it's just like sorry.
Yeah.
Killing that mic.
So you're saying that's like no warning. It's just like
you have to, because it's like I think there's a certain level that you can escalate it to, but it's like it's self-defense. If she cannot defend herself from like say it's a grown man or whatever, it's like she can't defend herself.
Right.
So it's like you have to provide like an additional level of support, and it's like you have to act quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that 5-10 seconds could really matter.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't know the full consequence if you don't react.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be left with like the responsibility of something happening if you didn't react.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like the guilt.
Yeah. That would definitely make me regret, if I could have acted and I didn't. And then something like really, really bad happened.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I try not to be messed up, know, or, I try to like woosah and think about what I could do, the pros and the cons, or what my actions could, affect the situation. Yeah. But when it comes to my girl,
girl and family.
All of that stuff goes out the window. So when somebody has me messed up, my face gets hot. Like right here, I just feel it like all in here. My face gets really hot. And when it's getting hot, I'm thinking about what do I do with this heat? So I'm just what do I do with this? Because I need to get out of here, because if it keeps going, then I'm going to do something really rash, that I probably will regret doing. Yeah. But if it's a situation that's like actually taking place, I'm not even thinking. Like say like a guy's coming up to my girl and he like has his hand on her wrist or something like that. I'm just automatically acting. I'm not even thinking about what I feel. I'm just automatically going to get her out of the situation. So do it if I have to. But that's I guess that's how I feel when someone has me messed up. What about you, B?
I'm the same kind of way. I don't have the heat thing, but like instinctually, I automatically ball my fist. Yeah. And it depends on the situation. Like you were saying, Sparta, if it's a calmer situation, then I'm gonna evaluate the risk. Like if it's like I'm at a job or some shit, and I'm like, okay, if I whoop his ass, I'm gonna lose my job or some shit. Yeah. But if it's like there was this one time I was at this house party back in Cali and whatnot, and I guess like my sister's ex-boyfriend ran up on her or some shit, and he was like yelling or some shit. Like I'm like, whoa, that's my family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I stepped in and intervened, but it's like I can see what you guys say. Like if it's your family or if it's your girl, like you don't have that much time, and you're not even. I feel like instinctually I don't even think about it. Like I'm automatically there. Right. Mm-hmm. But other than that, like if it's calmer or something, I try to de-escalate the situation. Yeah. But if I can't, then he going down too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. I think for me, the first thing I do is check their power level. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see, you know what I'm saying? I guess what determines if I get upset or not is if I think I can beat your ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good...
Because... go ahead.
I get that.
Tag
but I've beaten people that's bigger than me. And I'll never be worried about it. Right. Especially when you're acting on instinct, how they talk about the science and all the, like testosterone and fucking all that shit going in. Mm-hmm. A lot of that shit don't matter if you really heat it, or, you hear about like what they say, like mom strength, she lift a car off her baby. Maternal, like when you in that mind state, it kind of don't matter.
That's true. And that's the power of the mind though, because it's kind of like, it's funny, like when it's the need is beyond yourself, like y'all are saying, like, oh, my girlfriend, my sister or something. It's like your mind don't even really register, like, you getting what you're not even thinking about that.
It's just black out.
Yeah, it's like you're kind of like hitting through the target. It's like you're not even considering. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I think for me though, like a normal situation is like I'm trying to see. You know what I'm saying? If I'm getting mad, you know what I'm saying, that means that there's an alignment in my head. Like there's no fear. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's where the anger kind of comes from. But majority of my life, I feel like I've been weak. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been a freaking tactician. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, I'll be upset, but I will actually, like he said, I'll like gauge the risk, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, being a tactician sounds like a strength to me.
But I hate that because you don't get respect from your friends. You always be called a coward. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
I remember when my friends would, there was like a brawl at school. You know what I'm saying? People was getting, not me, but my friend was getting jumped, and instead of I was thinking, I was like, okay, well, XYZ, all these people are coming in, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can beat him, blah, blah, blah. So what I did, I was like, let me start, full Nelson's people and pulling them off. Get back to my friend group, they cussing me out. Oh, why you didn't throw hands? I'm like, well, didn't I accomplish the same thing?
Yeah, you put some kind of effort into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I removed the attacker, but that don't get you no type of clout. All right? So, but it sucks. But, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, I really just weigh my options, basically, and just like determine like, okay, how am I going to handle this? You know what I'm saying? If I think you can beat my ass, you know what I'm saying? You win this time. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'm not about to get beat up for free, bro.
I think you did a good job, bro. Because like, to me, how I would look at it, if I was in that situation and I had a friend who was like trying to subdue the opposing team, I'm like, okay, good job. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody like that. So maybe that person just wasn't your friend like that for real.
Yeah. Go ahead, B. You have something to say, man. Go ahead, get it out. Let's get this content, man.
I mean, I feel you on like, that whole like, if he like 300 The Rock, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna fight this motherfucker.
Right. What if he like the kid of a drug lord or something like that?
The kid of a drug lord.
Then I give no because at the end of the day, like,
that's
if I whoop your ass and you the kid of a drug lord, all you gonna do is come back and try to find me and shoot me. I don't take away from the fact that you just got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And what I learned too, because I didn't really have it that great, in high school or whatever, because a lot of people hate on me because all their girls like me. And so many times where so many people would run up and they be like, F you, they be all on social media. It was Facebook back then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody like, F you, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, oh shit. I mean, she took a picture of me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with it. Yeah, and shit. So a lot of times would be trying to run up and shit. They had guns and shit. It wasn't nothing because I learned you don't even have to whoop somebody's ass. If you fight, they won't with you.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Because you're more like...
Yeah, they looking at it like it's a risk now. If I fight this person, it's likely I'm going to get hit.
True.
Right.
Yeah. Versus somebody that's just going to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That is true. I truly believe in that, guys. And I think that's worth talking about. I think being willing to fight actually stops fights. You not being willing to fight and you being scared and all that stuff, it kind of like emboldens the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Fuel the fire.
But if you just firmly, you know what I'm saying, stand your ground, you know what I'm saying? You can even be like, man, look, man, I'm not about to fight you. But if you say it with that aggression, you know what I'm saying, that can actually stop the fight versus you like, acting scared and all that.
It's like a dominance thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like in nature. It's like who has to be like the alpha male.
Facts.
And you could tell, like in the wrestling room, they would say it's literally like grit. It doesn't matter how good you are. It's literally like how much you train and how fearless you are.
Yeah.
So it's just like literally just like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And then people would be like, whoa, like this guy's like literally used to it. Or like I wouldn't fight someone that starts stretching. Like if they start stretching and stuff, I'm like, all right, like this guy literally is probably at the same level.
Because he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's about to like just go MMA on me.
Facts.
So.
Nah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's definitely a good point right there.
Yeah, do y'all do any like micro facial expressions right before a fight, like smile or anything? Or?
I can't see myself.
No? Dude, I smile a lot when I'm really angry.
Really?
Like I just start smiling like uncontrollably.
That's kind of terrifying.
I'm just like, yo, what the heck? I just
this guy
I just get
freaking
really
sadistic.
I don't know. It's like just like there's small things some people do when they're really mad.
Yeah.
Like you can tell, like some people get really red, smile a lot, and it's like a lot of different things.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm about to fight somebody and they just have this twisted, sadistic smile on, I might start thinking about it. I might not want to fight. I don't know.
Shit, I didn't mean to step on your J's, man. It's just, I was walking this way and you were walking that way.
Right. Let's get it. All right. So the third question: at what point did you consider yourself a man?
How real do I want to be? Do I want to keep my business to myself? I'm gonna let y'all go. If y'all real, I'll be real.
For real, I ain't even consider myself a man until maybe like around this year. For real. And the crazy thing is I thought I used to consider myself as a man, but then I realized learning a lesson later down in life, I was like, nah, I wasn't a man then. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's when I realized I wanted to have a kid.
Okay.
When I wanted to have a kid, that's when I felt like, I'm a man.
You want to have a kid, man?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
You don't have a kid?
Hey, Hey man, some little bees, man. I don't know, man.
Little bee, Junior.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Man, that's why I tell you have kids.
Yeah, I want kids.
Yeah, I want to tell you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
not now, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it wasn't when my balls dropped. It was just like, I feel like I realized I was a man when I want to say it was kind of like this year. No, it was in between last year and this year when like I realized I can start. Like, I was always like making money and stuff before, but when I could like actually take care of myself in a comfortable way, I started realizing like, yeah, I can do things on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when I realized like, not only that, but a lot of people would come to me and talk to me about things, and it'd be like, damn, why do I sound wise and shit?
Yeah.
Like, when I was 21, I wasn't thinking this shit. I was fucking drunk and smoking and shit, but like now it's just like, I'm telling them like, that's probably bad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I feel like that's when I kind of learned like, hey, you got all this wisdom, you becoming a boomer, you a man.
It's interesting you say that because I feel like a lot of people when they start smoking, not smoking, like when they become of age to smoke and drink, they're like, oh yeah, I'm a man now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably how I felt in the moment, you know? But I did a lot of stupid shit when I was younger.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
And now that I'm more mature, I realize like I don't have to do crazy shit all the time.
Yeah.
You know, to still be who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not just entertainment. It's not just clout. Back then it was just like, hey, you know, we bored.
Right.
But now I don't get drunk and shit because I'm bored. You know, like make up my spreadsheet and do my taxes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me. All right. So since real was real and B was real, I'm gonna be real with y'all. So yeah, I don't really feel like I'm there yet. Honestly, I'm 28, like I said before. I mean, I was kind of ashamed of it, but
you know, that's so real of you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I gotta be real. So yeah, I was kind of ashamed of it up until like recently, like maybe like not even a month ago.
Yeah.
I talked to someone. I spare y'all that story, but. Yeah, I just feel like a man to me, you know what I'm saying? I guess all of us have our own like I guess, you know, what we think makes you a man, but I think you need to be able to provide, right? I think that's really important because, you know what I'm saying, kind of like B saying, like even he was providing information, but just being able to kind of give yourself and be like I wouldn't say of service. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know how to articulate, but y'all know what I mean?
Like to bring
put something on the table, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether that's information, you know, some type of, you know, food, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The ability to provide, right? I feel like that's really important. I feel like the ability to protect, I think that's important, you know what I'm saying? Because if you can't protect nothing, you can't keep anything that you or your family, you know, you can't keep it. You know what I'm saying? So, so I definitely think that's important, you know, being able to protect, you know, what you have and, you know, who you love and all that stuff. I think that's a big thing. Protect, provide. What's another thing I think? I swear it's the last one. I can't even think of it now. But with just those two, with the providing part, I don't feel like I'm there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I'm still in the selfish phase, you know what I'm saying, from one. So it's like my mind don't really go outside of myself. Or very short distance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very short, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really think I'm there yet. Definitely not financially, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I think I could, you know, do shit by myself and live on my own.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
It's interesting that you name those things. And, you know, I want to applaud you for being real on the show.
Yeah,
that's great.
Real.
Like, for real, that's dope.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
It's interesting that you felt shame for not feeling like you was there yet.
Yeah.
And
what'd you correlate that to? Age?
I think big pressure is age, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, I'm about to be 30, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like, you know, looking back, or even seeing some of my peers, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of like, dang, they so much further ahead than me, you know what I'm saying? They might know more than me and things that I think is important, you know what I'm saying? To be able to handle stuff and take care of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of feel like, dang, bro, I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? I still live with my mom, you know what I'm saying? And this is kind of like, dang, you know, it's just kind of like, I feel like I could, like right now, I could move out, but why? Like, it's like a weird battle with me. It's like, okay, you could move out and you kind of beat your chest a little bit, right? But it's kind of like, but you really have no plan. Like, yeah, I think, you know what I'm saying, I could, take care of a, apartment, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of like, I'll just kind of be like shooting in the dark. It's like, okay, you had no plan. You just out here just because society pressured you to do this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a battle I go through, all the time. Like, damn, like, am I doing this because I want to do it or because I'm trying to impress some people or some female I don't even know yet? And I feel like a lot of our freaking, pressure comes from that. You know what I'm saying? That shit be whooping my ass.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's funny you mentioned that because, like, what forced me to get out was, like, family, I guess. Yeah. Like, I was in a situation where they had a structure, you know what I'm saying? And I was going against that structure. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to be a YouTuber and whatnot. I'm working on this. And they're like, no, you need school and you need to do that if you're going to be under his roof. Yeah. And after that, I kind of just had to make a way for myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew what I wanted. Yeah. And the only reason why I'm in the situation I'm in is because, like you said, like, you gotta have a plan. You know what I'm saying?
You need goals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I knew I couldn't do those things still staying with my folks.
Right.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I think your worst enemy will be yourself. Mm-hmm. You're like your biggest critic.
Yeah.
So like for my definition of being a man would be like what my father was, right? Mm-hmm. So like the bar set that high, and every year I try to reach it, but then it changes like every time, right?
Yeah.
Like for sure. You might think you're a man at 21, then it changes when you're like actually 21. You're like, dude, I didn't know, like I barely know anything about life.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, I bought a first house, like I feel all right, but I'm still like not there yet. And you keep chasing that, right?
Yeah.
And then one day you might wake up, you're 40 years old, and you're like, I'm still not a man.
Yeah.
But it's not about there's always going to be a goal that keeps you going, and like you might make a 50,000, then 100 grand, then 200 grand, but is it ever enough?
Yeah.
I think that's where it's like
the bar's always raising.
Exactly. I feel like if you have like exact goals, I want to make 50,000. Check it off. You hit your goal.
Yeah.
You should be satisfied.
You should be.
But
at what point
you're not?
But at what point it's like you reach a goal, right? You get there and then you make another goal. Yeah. And then you reach that goal. And then you make another goal. The goals keep revolving. At what point do you get to a specific goal and say, this goal is what makes me a man?
I think, honestly, to be a man, that's like a really, isn't that like subjective almost? Like,
absolutely.
It's just like everyone has like a super different thing. I don't know. Being a man, I think I'm a man. Like, honestly, I think age is irrelevant. Like, I grew up in Bulgaria. People stayed with their parents till they're like 40 or 50.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't move out of the house. Like, it's just common. Like, they don't judge you by it.
Yeah.
A lot of countries don't. They think that's actually great because you're a family man. And they, I think a man should be someone that cares about their family.
Yeah.
Like grandparents, family, everyone. And they don't judge you for that. They're like, yeah, that's great. You're providing for the family. You work. That's awesome. Help with the family. Don't care about how much you make. Just care about the life that you had. Right? And that's what really matters. Like, yeah, you can make a lot of money or you can live in a penthouse all alone, but it's like if you don't have like a great family,
then you're not a man.
Yeah. That's like the big root is like family. That's for me, it's like family.
It's interesting because I don't feel like it's like that at all in America.
Not at all.
I feel like
money
it's like once you hit 18, it's like you out of there. You know what I'm saying? You need to be getting something together. You need to be out of my house, or if not, you living under my rules. That kind of thing. And it doesn't sound like in Bulgaria, like it's not like that.
They don't push you out.
It seems like they give you time and space to be like, okay, figure it out. You got time to figure it out.
Depends what kind of family you have. But I grew up in a village, so it's just like in the village, they stay for a long time. Like some people live their whole life in the same house, like 6 generations, a family in the same house.
Jeez,
wow.
Well, it just depends. Like, I mean, I moved out and I have property there, got a bunch of acres still there, but it's just, I still provide. There to my grandma. My mom does. But I don't know. I think a man should provide. And I think, honestly, like, sometimes think like a man, like, harsh decisions, be able to react to those. Like, that, like, I think the safety part, when you were saying, like protection, I think it's make everyone in the room like feel safe.
Right.
Like if you're a man, dude, and it's like a bunch of people walking in a dark trail, the man is going to lead the trail and make everyone else feel safe.
Right. Exactly.
That's like, the vibe.
So I actually feel that too. It goes back to protection.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
Protection. That's like
you want the people that's with you to feel like they're safe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. It's a pretty hard question.
That's a good question.
I know, right?
That's a really good question.
All right, on to the last question here. Sell yourself. Why are you the most real? All right, easy. All right, so I'm B. I'm a YouTuber. I do a podcast with my buddies right here. I keep it 100 with everything I say, and if it's not 100, then it ain't me. It's an imposter. I don't know. Infomercial. Hey man, this is for real, man. Nothing. Nope. The Rock ain't got nothing on me. Hey man, shoot. The freaking Bounty guy. None of them got nothing on me.
That's right.
I am the real and the realest. Be out.
That's hilarious.
Hey man.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Why are you the most real? Okay. So I feel like I'm the most real because I feel like what I do, when I talk to people, even, I talk to y'all one-on-one, I cut my wrist and I bleed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how real I am.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have been amongst a lot of friend groups, just people, and even just talking to people, it's just kind of like I feel like we're wasting time, not conveying what you really have on your mind, to someone else, what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not gonna be able to receive help that way. You're not gonna really be able to convey your thoughts accurately if you're worried about, how they gonna perceive you. So it's like the more real you are, I feel like the easier it is to actually make meaningful connections and get something out of conversations, that is that's valuable on both parties, Right. But I just kind of feel like, like with me, I just value that a lot, and I just try to be that, I feel like I do have a lot of durability as a person, so when I express myself, even if it's not taking the best, it does hurt my feelings a little bit, I'm like, dang, but it's like because of that durability, I'm saying that I'm willing to kind of just give and give and give. And, even when I kind of deal with something that might be negative, it's just like, it, like, I might as well just, because I don't really know any other way to be. You know what I'm saying?
These are supposed to be random questions. You're not supposed to have a predisposed answer ready.
True.
I feel like this was an entire setup.
So I'm disqualified, apparently.
But I do like your answer.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So that's my take. What about you, Spartak? Why are you the most real, man?
I don't know, dude. I honestly.
You know what? A real person would say that.
I don't know. I have no idea why I'm the most real. I don't know. Like I just kind of say what is on my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I care about people's feelings, but sometimes I'm like, you kind of like have to separate that from the actual facts.
Yeah.
Like I'm not ever trying to like hurt anyone on purpose, but I like try to tell them like, yo, you're screwing up. Like, this is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So I try to guide people. That's like, I'll go out of my way to like help someone. Like just to like help them out a little bit more. So that's probably like that's the
true.
most real.
Yeah.
I can say that's real about you. Because you told me one time, you was like, B, why are you investing in these stocks? What are you? I mean, that's real. That's real.
That is real. What about you, Rio? Why are you the most real, man?
Man, I'm the most real because I believe in the God in everybody. That's why I'm the most real.
That's the God.
Exactly. I'll be walking around saying God bless you to people all the time. Mm-hmm. They don't even know it. I'm like, how you doing? I'm like, God bless you. They don't even know it. And the reason how I even got like this is like through like meditation. And so like I meditate like all the time. I'm on like year 7 meditating right now. So through these different stages of meditation, it's kind of helped me realize that God's in everybody. And the way I receive my blessings is through people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm receiving my blessings through people, then that must mean that God's in everybody. And all those people is blessing me, like you guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
So that's why I'm
likewise, man.
God bless you.
That's real.
It's insight.
That's real. And I do want to say, like for example, with that last question where, about the man, right? because I was real, you know what I'm saying, I was able to get something meaningful from Spartak, which made me actually feel better, you know what I mean, about, you know, how other countries, you know what I'm saying, people might stay in a house or, you know, stay living with their parents for, you know, like yourself to the 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I'm saying it's just kind of like, I feel like for all of us, you know what I mean? Like Drake said, you gotta, you get what you give, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, if you give yourself, you know what I'm saying, you give another person an opportunity to really come in with something meaningful that can help you. But if we are all like having these walls, you know what I mean, we're not able to really, you know, support each other, you know what I'm saying, because we're, you know, afraid and stuff like that. So that's why it's so real to be real, you feel what I'm saying? So I just wanted to make sure I'm bringing that up, man. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I feel like we're all the most real, man. We're all growing, we're all achieving, you know, hitting our goals one by one.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we're all coming into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Hey, stay tuned to the Jab the next episode. Appreciate y'all for coming and seeing us. Check out our links in the descriptions. Subscribe, like, follow, check our social medias. And this has been the Jab. Stay hooked.
Wow. Stay hooked.
That was playing. Stay hooked.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that shit made me wet.
I know.
Did you get that?